This when the shit get interesting.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Who are you?
Where the hell you been? For you to say I better stop tripping.
No.
Taking your grab your neck until you let me know. For you to run crying out the door. To grab my coat and chase you down the street. To say it's not you, it's my own insecurity. Yeah. For you to say, yes, I cheated on you.
That uncomfortable truth.
I don't care, cause after all I put you through, baby, I deserve to be mistreated sometimes. No, I don't, motherfucker.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I ride, I just hope I don't cry. I'm just fitting. Yeah, I'm just fitting.
Hey,
We back.
For another one.
Hey, I like that song, man.
yeah, man. Say hello.
Hey, add that to your fuck
composed.
playlist if you haven't.
It was composed very well.
I don't think it's called that in most people's phone, but I feel you.
Well, if it ain't, you should call it that. Because
That thing
that
was
song,
composed.
listen, that one and Untitled. How does it feel?
Yeah, you always bring that
Them
one up.
two? Oh man, that listen.
Next level.
If you can make it through them two songs, you don't need to be
Good night.
fucking. Goodbye. It should be over. Them two right
put
there.
them on the back end.
Man,
That's when you know
shit.
it's coming.
Hey, them two right there. All right, you can throw Neighbors Know My Name at the end if you want to. That
I
used to
might
be
can
my
sing
shit.
some Trey songs with you one day, bro.
God damn, you should have said that.
We could have
Yeah.
got
I got
that
the
going a
whole
long time.
look,
Yeah,
that whole
we're gonna
that
be
Neighbors
doing-
Know
we're
My
gonna be
Name
doing this for a
album.
while.
I don't know
That
the
was-
name of
that
that.
was-
Listen,
That was
listen.
pretty serious.
Make it all the way through that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That back in the
So
day.
you put that Jupiter Love on, bro.
back in the day. Oh
I
shit!
don't know why I be so surprised every time he do some shit like that.
Yeah, me neither.
I
And
don't
we
know
should, and
why.
we shouldn't
It
be.
seems like we wouldn't be. Yeah, but every single time, man, every time he give me the high notes, I be like,
Wait a
I feel like
minute.
I don't know you.
Hey, bro.
So, man, another episode of Dropping Dimes.
Yep.
We back.
Here to tell our
One more
truth,
time.
man. Here to tell our
And
truth.
ain't no motherfucking snitch though.
Sometimes you are.
No, I ain't snitch on nothing. Shut up.
If y'all,
You the dog, motherfucker. You don't see that movie?
Oh
Hey.
shit.
we got another good topic, man.
Yeah.
We got another good one. I think it's broad, but I think we can narrow that thing back in to make it just.
And it correlate to exactly what's happening right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, what you got for us, bro?
What you mean? What I got? What we got?
Well,
So
Don't look at me, goddamn it.
today,
what you got for us, B?
Friday,
Shit.
drop day, we're gonna talk about friendship.
Friendship. Yeah. Hey, can you put that up there when you do that?
I could try it.
All right,
It
do
ain't gonna
that.
have like stars or nothing, but it'll show up.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
talking when his hands do it.
Yeah.
Friendship.
I don't know if it's gonna. It might go from inside out. I got you. I'm gonna try something new. Y'all let me know.
Don't fuck it up.
Friendship.
And put some rainbows over
I
that
just
nigga
said
or
I can't
something
put no
too.
fucking stars on there.
I said rainbows.
I think he meant it. I feel like he meant it when he said it just did.
Yeah,
he
he
put
did.
the whole F-bomb on that.
But yeah, man, we want to talk about friendship. We want to talk about obviously the people that we make it through this world with. I mean, you come in alone and you go out alone, but throughout that journey, you meet and connect with people that are on their own journey. And sometimes you get a little closer than just the acquaintance or the drive-by, and you develop some friends. We want to talk about what friends mean to us, what friends do for us, and like just being a friend, what it looks like, could look like, should look like.
Friends.
How many of us have them
Let's be friends.
friends?
One you
Can depend on.
Yeah.
Let's be. Dun. All right.
It ain't no more friend songs.
They probably some sexual
Oh,
shit,
this
but
is- we can't be friends. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that was a good one.
That was a good one. We'll get to that too.
But like, what is friendship? What is friendship for you? What does it look like? As a kid, what did it look like? Because to me, as a kid, friendship was different than what I see it now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, but it's supposed to grow.
Yeah, I guess
supposed to grow.
everything grows. But what
Yeah.
was it when you was a kid?
I feel like when I was a kid, man, I was not to say forced, but I was kind of forced into friendships.
Yeah.
You know, it was like the people that you was around at school all the time. And not to say that, like, I think as a kid, it was proximity.
Facts. Yeah.
Right? So we see each other all the time. We at school. We play sports together. It was the proximity that kind of forced us into it. So it wasn't necessarily because as we grow, of course, you become friends with people that you have things in common with. And then it grows from there, right?
But when you say that, I feel like every friend I've ever had was a proximity thing, but it was 30 kids on the team. Only 3 of them was your friend, or 5 of them was your friend. How did you select those different guys?
The same way we did it.
Well, yeah, that's what in my mind, we say it was different as kids, but like
I still think it was proximity because
like who lived close to you or something?
Yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you was friends with the kids in the
walk
neighborhood.
Home with,
exactly. That type shit.
Yeah.
So I think initially it's that. And then as y'all get older, your personality grows and goes in a direction.
Damn, now that you say that, I ain't friends with nobody from the neighborhood no more.
Because y'all interests started to go in different directions.
My little brother and his little clique, they still, friends. Shout out to Tuloness and all that. But yeah, they from the neighborhood. But damn, nobody from like shit. Well, no, Allen, one. Yeah. I guess it was just me and him rocking anyway. Like
I was about to say in my neighborhood, it was really just me and this other dude. Yeah. And we was real good friends, but we kind of went our separate ways once our interests started to go our separate ways. But recently, like you don't forget going through that what you went through with that person. So when we reconnected recently, it's like we still friends. Like I still would call him a friend, even though like people that you've done things with may not be a friend. They just
listen. Shout out to my guys that I went through fucking junior high and high school with, the dudes I played with and played against, because we went to feed different junior highs and then there was a feeder high school. You know what I'm saying? Like we went into the same high school, but man, my guy Stank pop out like people who like became family, like they was family and we played it as friends. You know what I'm saying? But Stank, pop out, Jeff, Big Shaq, man, guys that I'm talking about like battled it out with, Black, Bill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these was my guys. But that was high school. You know what I'm saying? Because we literally went from football into basketball, same guys. Yeah. Basketball into track, same guys.
You ran track?
Yeah.
What you ran?
Open 2, open 4.
Oh, you was a big, strong motherfucker.
Yeah, I couldn't run no 1. That shit, I need some time to get these legs going.
I'm about to say the 200 and 400, strong race though.
Yeah, because that was because we came out of one sport right into that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You was always in shape.
Yeah, we stayed in shape. You know what I'm saying? And that was like, and then during the summer we were lifeguards.
Oh,
so we
real strong.
They just wanted the bitches.
So we just never stopped.
It was a big pot. It was mixed in there a little bit.
Yeah, and shouts out to my guy Tweet, man. Bring the love back, man. He was one of the guys that grew up with us too, man. Man,
where'd the love go?
What you mean? Man, love hard to find out here right now, man.
Love should have brought you home.
On some friendship shit. Sometimes it's hard to really distinguish, like, cause we was talking about that ulterior motives.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't your friend for the right reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people looking at these friendships like, what can you do for me? I understand friendships are supposed to have hints of that.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be your primary motive to be friends with somebody as to what they can do for your life.
What makes us friends?
I think our commonalities, and our differences.
I was about to say our differences add some value too.
I think the commonalities and our differences. I think the base of it is our commonalities, and then we realize, like, even as different as we are, we still fairly the same. And I think that is a good mix, because it's not like I'm not your yes man, you definitely not my yes man. None of us are just feeding it, to the other person like that. We all still bring something different to the table.
Right.
And we still can check each other within a certain space, feed that truth to each other, even as uncomfortable as it may be.
Keep each other accountable.
And keep each other accountable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see us mad at each other. I want to see how that plays out.
I actually started to get mad at you. When about these goddamn comments. And
okay.
I started to get mad about just honestly your effort in the first season.
Yeah.
Besides like being on camera.
Yeah.
But I had to also realize, like, and you never committed to saying, like, we just put the comments on you. So I'm like, as a man, I can't just throw something at somebody and they don't do it, and I'm like, I can't be mad about it.
But I can also say as a one of the bases of any good relationship, friendships fall in that we communicated it, we talked about it, it was comprehended.
And I think that's why I said that, because if we get to the point of mad, like, I don't think it'll last long, because we do well at talking.
Yeah, we talk the shit out.
We talk about
hash it out,
and
keep it moving.
Like, all right. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
I'll do better.
Yeah.
I think we do a good job of one, hearing each other, but then also two, it seems like we always try to figure out how to say it so the other person can hear it. So you feel like it's not attacking you, but it is trying to bring it to light, because it's a little bit of a something.
But no, I've felt attacked with the comment shit before, but it's like the accountability shit. Like, all right, Brandon, you really ain't been on your shit, so you really can't be mad about this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just is what it is. But what made me fuck with y'all is because y'all give me back what I give to y'all, right? As far as, you know, like, you know me.
Yeah.
So y'all give it right back.
Y'all know him too now.
Man, they don't know me. But yeah,
They
so
learning.
Yeah.
it was
They
like,
learning.
even with the first date with me and you know, chopping it up or whatever, I was like,
I was torching your ass.
you definitely wasn't.
First day.
You got me one time. But it was like, nah, I can fuck with bro, you know, like on some outside shit, cause I can see what's up. Like with this, like, okay, I can fuck with him on some outside shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't never forced. It wasn't like, oh shit, now he's my friend. Like, it just kind of like, you know, I can fuck with bro type shit, and that shit, that's how it came, and that's me. Like, I kind of, you know, just test out the room to see, like, nah, this shit just only gonna be work. This shit gonna only just be football. This shit gonna only just be church. You know what I mean? Type shit. So, yeah, that's kind of.
I do think that friendships are developed through testing. So it's like, I see the commonality between us, but then I'm gonna see if bro, like, is working towards a mindset that I'm working on, or is able to hear some of the things I'm trying to tell. If I'm able to receive how he talking, or we able to talk through a disagreement, like, all of that stuff to me is testing. You be like, you know what? This my guy. No matter what situation or state we in, like, we can figure it out together. And I appreciate that from y'all. And it's crazy because a lot of people say after you get out of college, it's tough to find friends.
Yeah.
And I met y'all both, like, after I finished playing ball at 28 or some shit like that. Yeah. So I appreciate how quickly we were able to connect. And that's how I feel like how much value you all bring to my life is what you said. Our differences is like, yo, we got similar interests, but your entire life is different than mine, and you bring that experience. And I'm like, I can learn so much from Byron. And then Brandon come in and bring his shit. Not shit, but just like,
I know what you mean, brother. Shit.
Bags and bags of shit. No,
but you bring you, and you bring a whole different perspective. But like I said, at the same time, the commonality is the core, but the different perspective you bring, I'm like, dang, I ain't never thought about that. That's why I told you, like, even if you just got a little bit to say, we want to hear that, because I may think about these 8 other lanes. I'm not thinking about your lane. Yeah. And I appreciate the value that your lane brings. So that's what the friendship.
Am I really just that goddamn just different? Like,
yeah.
I was trying to find a different word than different. Like
perfect. Perfection, brother. Nah. Yeah.
You say that all the time though.
What?
He's like, yeah, you know, like, you got normal people and then you got you, but I don't really be saying it like you. So when you do it, like, hold on, bro, what the fuck? Like,
you ain't normal.
I guess not.
Hey, look. So let's say it like this: we see this track, these lanes. You see everything outside of that thing, and I need to see that side.
I think that just goes for everybody though, because we all got what we see right here, right? And that's our perspective,
right? Even
if it's a little bit wider or whatever, you can see it this way. But sometimes you just need to hear it a different way.
But yeah,
and then you like
yep.
Damn, I never thought about it like that.
We talked about that on that first episode. I forgot what the subject was, but I was like, damn, you just made me look at that shit.
Yeah,
totally
like
different.
I think we was even having a conversation like about this earlier. Like we was talking about, and we was on some biblical talk. Like,
Yeah.
but we was talking about the story of Job, right? And of course, what everybody gets from that is, man, just staying faithful, right? Just
Staying down,
and doing what you're supposed to do, no matter how down you get. On the, you know what I'm saying, the other meaning of down in this case, right?
Well.
Staying faithful through it all. But what I was telling him was also from that story, from my perspective, was like, ain't nothing like a praying parent. Because even when Job was going through all of that, everybody was like, man, fuck God, like let that shit go, my G. You know what I'm saying? Cut and let's move on.
Right.
His kids was fucking off, and Job was still going to God like, hey man, just watch out for my kids. I'll sacrifice this. I'll do whatever I got to do. Just keep an eye on my kids. And God was like, man, you put your hands on the kids too. Because he loved them so much. He loved them like that.
Yeah.
So whatever you need to do it.
And I never thought about that story in that light until Byron said it, because honestly, like I might pray semi enough, but my mother, my grandmother,
Yeah.
overtime.
the success or whatever I've had in my life is possible. That place that I can go stand in is possible as a platform because of the prayers they had. Because I'm not that smart. I don't make the best decisions.
You sleep in Georgia and they down there praying for you at their house.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like you like I don't know if y'all ever had this or you ever thought about it like this. Your mom ever walked in, just touched you, and don't be saying nothing to you. And I was like, damn, like my mom used to be praying for me sometimes like that.
Man, my mother would just randomly call me and just be like, just had you on my heart. I just wanted to call you.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say. Just know I love you. I'd be like,
And I think
I need to do that.
and when you think about it, those are some of the friendships that you like. You didn't think about it like that because you know when you was little, you get mad, you be like, I ain't your friend no more. But that was like it was kind of teaching us.
And look,
what
mama
friendship
don't
was supposed
care.
to look like.
You ain't got to be my friend right now. But
I was
I'ma
never
pray.
your friend.
I'm gonna pray for you all day, every day,
Right.
and all night.
Exactly.
And we got different friends with different, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spaces.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because you and told us all the time that we not your real friend.
Right.
Get
So
the
I
fuck outta
understand that. I get it. You got your real friends without
Right.
us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't
The
cool.
ones he'll leave and go
He-
party with when we sitting there.
You know what I'm saying? Having a meeting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? He told us a couple times, if y'all go back into the first season, you'll hear Brandon say,
Y'all not my
several
real
times.
friends.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
not y'all my real
tell you
friends.
what's funny about my different sets of friends. So some people have friends that like, no, I can't bring these friends around these friends.
Yeah.
Bro, I can like
interchange. Yeah. Like
all my
Brandon.
friends.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah, no, you
You don't
can't.
think so?
I met some of your friends.
'Cause look,
No, I'm saying he can't. No, but I'm not in a negative way. But I'm saying
it's just too different.
it's too different.
Yeah.
Like I know because I was at his book signing. I'm like, I might need to dial back a little bit. 'Cause I got on his quarterback head, and I'm like, I don't even know if I can really take it.
Well, he was high school and college.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it was something small, but I just, you know, like I get it. Like I could be, you know, in both rooms, but it was just I'll have to like
He had to dial himself back.
dial it back. Yeah.
I think I could interchange my friends. I think I could bring my guys from the crib, my dude from New Orleans, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
bring everybody and put them in one room.
Yeah,
And
I could, and
I
it'll
think
be-
it'll mesh enough.
Yeah.
What does that say about you? Because in my head, it just said that maybe I can be a chameleon sometimes. So I was this type person in this space, and then I came to this space, and I was this type person. Even though the core might be the same, but like
you're you,
yeah,
right? You just happen to be
more versatile.
In one group of
and
friends,
I like that a whole lot better.
In
Yeah,
one
and
group
some
of friends,
people
you
aren't.
may be a 7, right? Like
7.
Let's say like on a scale of 1 to 10, you got these friends over here that go 1 through 10, and
Yeah.
how you fall, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you fall at that 7.
What's a 10 and what's a 1?
Like your 10 may be like just the super social
Okay.
person that's always
Yeah.
on the go. The 1 may even go out with y'all, but just don't really move around like
Yeah.
y'all, right? So you may be the 7 on that side, but then you got these other friends where you the 3 or the
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
right? You could bring those two groups of people together.
Yeah.
The 10 over there and the 10 over here still gonna be the 10s.
Vibe,
They still gonna vibe, and they kind of move around. All y'all move around the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you still mesh. They mesh with each other, even when they're around each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or they could if ever brought together.
That's funny. I'm thinking about my groups of friends, and maybe I'll probably just have one. I mean, so all my friends are pretty much versatile, right? Mm-hmm. You could take them to the strip club, to the fucking White House, right? We'll be good. I only probably have one that's fucking, he just gonna be strip club in the White House. And that's my partner, Brandon. Like, Brandon Johnson, bro, that nigga gonna be him. Like, that nigga crazy. Like, but that's my dog, you feel me? And the president gonna love him too, you know what I mean? Type shit. But it's like, bro, we had.
You think Biden gonna like him?
Huh?
You think Biden?
Man. But you gotta like, bro, like you know what I mean? He'll be like, oh shit, I got you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's him.
Oh, we ain't that type of party.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's him. But
whatever.
Everybody else, you can pretty much, you know, like
put them anywhere.
Yeah, that's why I can interchange. Like you can come with me to Tampa, you can come with me to Mobile, wherever. You know what I mean? And be good. But yeah, a lot of people don't have friends like that.
So we just pretty much said this guy the whole time. What about friends of the opposite persuasion?
That's cool. I have a few female friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's...
What's that relationship like? Because we described what it sounds like what a guy's relationship is. How is that relationship?
It's dope.
Friendship.
It's dope. We don't talk, well, shit, my guy friends either. We don't talk as often, but when we do, shit, it's the same.
It's just as open?
Just as open. And I think they like me because I give like the advice that
nobody else sees,
that they don't want to like the harsh truth, especially with men. Yeah. Shout out to Janice. I don't even know if she watched or not, but yeah, if you do, yeah. But with her, that's my dog. Been my dog through college, everything. Like, yeah. I'm finna tell you, my wife, well, Shelby, came to my house. Janice was in my bed watching TV. Like, oh, hey, how you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's nothing. That's my dog, you feel me? And she used to always tell me, that's kind of weird. Like, you knew, not her, you know what I mean? Like, she comfortable, you knew, you know what I mean? But, you know, once she, you know, realized, like, you know, that was my dog, it just was what it was. Yeah. And that was, like, truly just my friend. Like I said, relationships, I used to tell her, like, man, you stupid. This man doing this, doing that. You done seen me do this to girls. Like, you just gonna fall. Like, that's me. You know what I mean? So, cool. I guess get people in my business a little bit. I had a situation with one of my homegirls. Like, we had stopped talking for a minute. Right? Not on no purpose shit, but we had recently connected back. She been my dog, and my wife had met her a while back. Yeah. She just didn't remember, right? So it was like all of a sudden, how y'all just got cool like that. Yeah. When it really wasn't all of a sudden, you know what I mean? That way. Mm-hmm. We just kind of rekindled and got back, you know, as adults. You know what I mean? Back to what it was, kind of, or whatever. And so that was a problem at first. And my homegirl, she was like, nah, I get it. She was like, I feel where she coming from. Yeah. You feel me? So it was me in the middle, like, she wasn't, like, Shelby wasn't on no, I think y'all fucking type shit. It was just on some, like, what is, like this is kind of, like, you know, what it, and like I said, my homegirl, she was just like, nah, I get it. No, like, I totally get it. So me in the middle, I'm like, damn, like, do I keep my homegirl? Do I, you know, to keep her happy? What do I do? So I kind of had a situation where I just fell back from it. Yeah. And eventually it found its way, right? They cool now. You know what I mean? So it came back around. Yeah, it worked itself out. But at the time, it was a weird situation. You know what I mean? Because it was like, damn. You know, like, and I'm trying to tell her, like, nah, you know, talk to her. Because I feel like women can pick up on energy. Yeah. Like, if I'm fucking my friend, my girl is gonna know. Like, that's gotta be a weird fucking vibe when y'all hanging out. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's just something I wouldn't play with because women are just smart. As hell. Like, you know what I mean? So I ain't finna bring nobody around that I'm fucking. Like, that would be crazy. No sense. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so I was trying to do that convincing, but it just got to a point to where, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to hold off on the friendship. We ain't going to talk like that. And like I said, it came back full circle to where she was like, you know what? You know, I understand. I get it. You know, so.
And I had a similar situation with a friend. I met this girl, like, man, we was kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, little, went to junior high together, high school together. We was cool as adults, right? And she was in a relationship with this guy. And I was cool. You know, I ain't got no problem. Like, bro, we friends. So it is what it is. When they started to get more and more serious, he told her, like, hey, we all need to sit down and have a conversation about the level of friendship that y'all got.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, man, fuck that shit. Boy, I ain't got to explain nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how this shit went.
I ain't got a relationship with you.
Yeah, you don't need, like, and in my mind, I'm saying to her, like, have you explained the friendship to him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, but he just want to sit. And I was like, man, fuck that. Right. And then I realized, like, years later, I was like, I was wrong for that. But in the midst of that,
why were you wrong?
Because I shouldn't have put her in that position. I should have said, all right, I value the friendship enough to sit down and have a conversation with bro. Right?
Did she ask you that, or did she tell you that he wanted to?
He wanted to.
But did she say, hey, I want you to? Because to me, that's different.
Well, it was kicked to me like, hey, he wants to have this conversation.
Yeah, to me, I'm like,
yeah, I took it like, bro, when I had this conversation, I was like, fuck bro, honestly. But but looking back at it, I put her in a position where she had to choose like either my friend or my romantic partner. My partner. So I was like, I understood when she said my partner. You know what I'm saying? And like, but it was never a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm choosing him. It just happened. Just right?
Fall back.
So they was about to get married, and I was on Facebook one day, and I was at work, scrolling down Facebook, and I'm seeing people posting pictures with her, and I was like, damn, did she die? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, because everybody was posting like their old pictures, like, oh, my friend, and I wasn't really reading into it. I just was looking at all. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of people. Let me go see.
Right.
I go check. She was getting married. I was like,
to that guy?
Oh shit, yeah, to Buddy, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So we ain't speak after that, man, for a minute. Yeah. And it was awkward because it was like, damn, like you really was my fucking friend. Like now I realize how much time I spent talking to you because now that time is free. Yeah, the time is free now. So we recently reconnect, like just start speaking to each other. Like, and
you sit down with her husband yet?
Nah. Like when I say recently, bro, I'm talking about like 2-3 weeks. Yeah, like 2-3 weeks. Had a conversation on social media, not even like an exchange. Texting, because I again don't want to make anything more seem like it's more than anything at all. Because the last thing I want to do is mess up somebody's situation or their happy home or whatever they got going on. But yeah, like I felt like it put a strain on the friendship, man, and it was. I felt like it was I always felt like it was a strong friendship because we were like that. Mm-hmm. And then when the shit happened, I was like, damn, like all it took was for you to
find another guy. Yeah.
And like, I remember like when I was in a relationship, I remember introducing her to my partner. Yeah. And my partner like kind of just like, and I was like, yo,
really?
Sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally apologizing to her about the way my partner acted, and then when this shit kind of happened with on the other end, it was like, oh, okay,
cheater,
right? Gotcha. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? But I just remember like that kind of showed in my mind. It was like, damn, like it was the value of it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like the value of our friendship, and I was like, I kind of felt, I felt slighted. Honestly, but again, I had to get out of myself. Yeah, because I felt like that was, you know what I'm saying, like I was being selfish. Like, well, damn, what am I supposed to do? So I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying, like I get it. You're just doing what was best for you and your people.
Yeah, what about on your end, Wallace?
I think I get myself in trouble, and I thinking about it, listening to y'all, I think it's rooted in like I wasn't naturally cool or nothing like that, so I had to like try to get friends or put myself in position to get friends. So I learned how to be a good friend early on. So I learned how to listen. I learned how to communicate. I learned how to care and show up for people. And I've done that for men and women. But now that I'm married, I still have that same instinct to show up for people and to be that ear, to be that friend. And my wife, she ain't for it for women. And
so what if so no new friends? I can understand that, right? Because that's.
But to me, like, why?
I'm just not going down that road. Like, why do I need a new female friend?
But why do I need y'all?
I don't know.
It just happened, right?
We play football. We do shit together. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just not interested in no new female friends.
I don't think there's anything wrong with coming into new friendships, man. Because I can honestly say, like, the last company that I worked for, when I started working there, like, I developed these friendships with women at my job
at work.
And like, these are like the nicest people. No ill intentions behind it. No, you know what I'm saying? Nothing going on. But I got cool. Like, one of them is married. I got cool with her husband. Okay. We cool. He that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Now, one of the other ladies, she was married when I first met her, but they were going through a divorce. So Buddy hate me. You know what I'm saying? Because he like, who the fuck is?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I get that. But I know me myself. I know everybody ain't gonna like me anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody like you.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? That was what I thought. Until it was like, yeah, beat that ass. And I was like, you won't, but I understand where you're coming from, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some people you just ain't gonna like, because some people don't like a likable person. It's kind of like I had this as a topic one time. Do we really like winners?
Yeah.
Right? So I think sometimes we look at people and we like it's kind of like a jealousy of success.
Yeah.
Right? So look at, man, fuck Tom Brady. Why?
Yeah.
Fuck LeBron. Why?
I ain't
He
gonna
do
lie.
something.
But fuck LeBron because he be crying. But I'm a Lakers fan.
I'm not
But-
the biggest fan of Peyton Manning. I respected his game.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't
Well,
like.
fuck you, brother. Fuck
I
talking
didn't-
about my quarterback.
I didn't like Peyton Manning. I didn't
Yeah.
like the way it looked when he played. I just respect the results, and you can't do nothing but respect it. But why didn't I like him? Like,
I think
got no connection.
Sometimes it's just like people don't like they get tired of shit.
Like that was
I get so tired of
Floyd
nigga
for
winning
me.
all the time.
That was Floyd
Mayweather.
Mayweather for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. But
Like-
I think it's just his style of boxing more than just the winning. Like,
Yeah.
it's just I thought he was a boring fighter type
Yeah,
shit.
because we want to see a brawl.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, you don't want to see boxing. You don't want to see tactical
wanna
boxing.
see
You want to
UFC.
see go in there and throw a whole bunch of punches. Like, that man was like,
I want to see Roy Jones Jr.
right.
That's my
And-
favorite boxer.
And I can honestly tell you, Roy in his prime, Floyd in his prime, I still say Floyd win.
Fuck no.
just because of the way he fights, though.
Yeah, Floyd is tactical.
Yeah,
Floyd ain't gonna knock you out. He ain't gonna
gonna
do
tag
all.
you, though.
Yeah, but you gonna be hurt.
Yeah, he
You
gonna
be
tag
hurt
you all
at the
night
end of the
long.
fight.
Man, I disagree.
And Roy did so much, bruh. Roy did a lot of shit that he really shouldn't get away with good fighters.
yeah.
Good fighters are gonna hurt him.
he
But
took
he
chances.
And they
did
did.
with good fighters though.
Yeah, he ain't take chances with real good fighters. And when he did, he lost. Floyd ain't taking no chances, period.
No.
He coming in, he
Nobody.
gonna
Not
use his
nobody.
shoulder
From
and-
me
Yep.
to
and
goddamn.
then, and then he gonna
That boy got a shield on.
you know, he's shield. You know what I'm saying?
That
He
boy behind-
do what he gonna do. He'll change it up a little bit, but he's gonna do what he got to do to win.
and get this money
Yeah, and then we out of here. And ain't nothing gonna be wrong with his face.
at all. I'm gonna be smiling at
Right.
him.
So we talked about with the well, I like you kind of just enlightened me with that because I had to think. I think if I did have like a new friend or whatever, they would have to probably be in a relationship type shit. You know what I mean? Just for it to smooth over at home.
Would it be? If they weren't, would it be the conversation that the person wanted to have with Byron? Like, is it? Hey, let me introduce you to my wife.
I would have to.
Yeah.
I would
So
have
do
to.
you think, now let me ask you this: do you think you're doing that because that's how you feel, or do you think you're doing that because you think that's how Shelby would feel?
No, it's just because of how I feel. It's just like a natural respect thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, but like you said, if we was cool and we cool, like if I'm at a fucking work function or something, I'm gonna be like, hey, this is such and such, you know, we talk at work, you know, we cool, da 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 da. But like on some outside of work type shit, it would definitely have to be an instant introduction. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think an introduction, but this wasn't an introduction. This was like, we need to sit down and discuss the parameters
of this
our
relationship.
friendship.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't like an introduction. I had already met Buddy, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, so why is he
And like I
still
said, I
around
think sometimes that's enough because women can, like,
Yeah.
They can feel them.
I think some people are insecure, man, and I think sometimes though, like the things that you've done in your past, you start to carry over into other shit, right?
Yeah.
So
It'll
like,
get you.
I had another friend. She was getting married to this dude. He was like, I don't understand why y'all friends. Why wouldn't we be? I feel like some people operate from their thinking, their perspective, right?
Yeah.
And their perspective becomes Bible. You know what I'm saying? So I know back in the day, I used to say that I was gonna be their friend to
And
get
then-
some ass, and then so now why he trying to be your friend? Because he wants some ass.
It's like you just said, it's from what
or
what they did.
something that the other partner has done in a relationship before.
Yeah.
So they might have a situation where they were
Oh
flirting.
yeah, nigga. Yes, that too now. But that's what I was about to say. I was about to flip
Go ahead,
it.
bro. Do your
I was
thing.
about to
Yeah,
flip
like
it
you
because I was
mentioned,
about to
my
say, so how do you feel about like your girl having
A guy friend.
friends? Yeah.
So to me, at the end of the day, I trust my partner, and I trust my partner to make good decisions on whatever it is, right? Because at the end of the day, we're a team. Everybody else is on the outside,
Yeah.
right? So if my teammate decide to do some fucked up shit, it's still on my teammate. That nigga don't owe me no loyalty.
Yeah.
He don't owe me anything. So if my girl decided to do this was on my girl. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she dropped the ball. She
Yeah.
came up. So whatever decided, whatever, however you want to put it, whatever term you want to throw on it, that was the only person that failed
Yeah.
in that particular situation.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
I'm
why I
not-
don't understand when guys like they get wrong, they go attack the other dude.
Dude,
Like,
yeah, he ain't do nothing but what he was supposed to do.
look,
It's up
I
to
ain't
your
wanna
girl.
say it like that.
Nah,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah, but-
Shit, if that's his motive, and you done let him play you like that
Then
to fuck,
she
shit, that's
still
on
could
you.
have she still could
Yeah,
have
you
pulled
can
out
say
of it.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She could have been like, "Hey, I'm
anytime.
out of this because you know what my situation is, and
Or
you know
tell
he crazy."
your partner like, man, that nigga tried to fuck me, like, you know what I mean? But no, for real.
yeah.
Don't and because then,
But if you that gullible, shit,
and then it kind of goes into the respect thing. Don't bring me around somebody that you know trying to fuck you, and
yeah,
you give
and
it
you
to me
trying
like this, my
yeah,
friend.
Yeah.
Like I had that shit happen.
Yeah, my
But
ex handled me like that.
My ex did me the same
Like,
shit.
yeah,
Like
that's
yeah,
why
this-
we broke up. She
Look,
had
my
a
ex
friend.
hit
Oh,
me
go ahead.
My ex hit me like, yeah, this my friend, blah 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 blah. I was like, oh okay, cool. That and everything. Found out it was the ex. This was her ex, right? So they cool and all this shit. Whole time we in a relationship, I was like, not really that comfortable with it, but I ain't gonna be no bitch about it. Do what you do. In my mind, now if you fuck it up, it's on you. You see what I'm saying? We ended up breaking up. They got together and got married.
Well,
And I was like,
My man was waiting in
my
the
shit
wind.
was similar. Boom. My ex had a, bro, I ain't no jealous nigga.
Mhm.
Like, you knew the nigga before me, whatever. Like, I ain't tripping.
mm-hmm.
My ex had a friend. Called the house. Called her phone, you know what I mean? While she at my house, I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? We done spoke on the phone. I never met a nigga because we was in college or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I mean? Whatever. Y'all cool? Da-da-da-da. So I just asked. I said, y'all ever fucked before? She's like, nah, hell nah. Cool. I ain't got no problem.
Right.
I come home, she at the house. If she on the phone with him, hey, tell boy, I said, what up? What up? All right, cool. Whatever, da-da-da-da. I get on the phone, we'll chop it up. You saw the game, whatever.
Damn.
Boom. These motherfuckers get into it. I know nothing about this.
You told me this.
This nigga wrote me on goddamn Facebook. Hey, I just want to let you know, your girl, da-da-da-da, she a liar.
Yeah.
Da-da-da, she this, you got to watch it, she sneaky. And yeah, we did fuck before. All right, homie, appreciate you. All good. Whatever. This nigga come home. Hey, you and Buddy, y'all ever fucked before? Why you say that? I said, I'm gonna ask you again.
Just like that.
I'm
Like a parent,
gonna ask you one more time.
I'm giving you a chance.
I'm only asking you because I know.
I know
you.
what answer.
Yeah,
already.
like you know, but this the thing. You had an opportunity to tell me. So in my mind, you decided to have your friendship over our goddamn relationship. You know what I mean? So you chose him because you knew, like, if
It was
y'all
gonna be
would
a
have fucked,
situation.
I would have shut that shit down.
Yeah.
So you decided to lie. But anyway, so I said, and I'm gonna ask you again. Instant tears. Yeah, it was one time that he told me, get out. Yeah, just go and go. Cause bro, like, this didn't even have to be.
Yeah.
Like, you played me. So now I know in my mind I can never trust you again. Like, because you lied about some shit that was before me, bro.
Right.
Man, I feel like
You chose him over me, so cool, go ahead. And that's what it was. But yeah. And so going into other relationships, I had just went on ahead and put that out there. Hey, cause she ever got some homeboy too. Hey, did y'all ever fuck? I'm gonna let you know this now. The shit came out in my past relationship, that's why we broke up. So you need to tell.
Yeah.
You feel
If
me?
you want this, then just be open with it.
Just go on, let me know.
Yeah.
And shit, we ain't had no problem. But yeah, that shit, yeah. It made me, had me a little skeptical of some shit.
yeah, and I feel like, but I also feel like in the beginning,
shot.
you build that type of friendship so that
At the end.
I feel like you build that type of friendship so that when you do have those tough conversations,
Man, I'm hungry.
they not as tough.
Yeah.
I feel like the friendship has to be the foundation, and I feel like
The friendship in the relationship.
in your romantic relationship.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I feel like, honestly, right now, in the times that we're in, especially in the dating world, I feel like so many people rush into shit
Yeah.
that the friendship wasn't really there properly. So then when you start to encounter these problems, you don't even know who you dealing with. And I feel like that, like, you hear people say, like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. You never knew. Actually, they gave you a representative.
Man.
That's who you thought you was fucking with. Then now that you find out all this shit, you lost in the fucking sauce. You don't know who the fuck that was you was dealing with.
How do you filter that? Because anytime you meet somebody new,
Because it take time. Because people, you going into this shit like, I'm trying to be your boyfriend.
Right.
Instead of like, hey, let's get to actually fucking get to know each other. And that's what's missing out here, man. There's a lot of people not getting to know their people. And then when they get down to the core and some shit pop off, they don't even know who the fuck they dealing with.
Or where it possibly could be coming from. Because
Right.
with your friend, you understand. All right, I can see how Brandon think this way.
Like, even when bullshit is brought to you, like, my friend wouldn't even do that shit. My friend wouldn't handle me like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga come to me and like, nigga, Brandon, we're talking about you. Not my dog.
Yeah.
Not in a way like
I
that.
was about to say.
Joking. Joking and playing. Yeah.
Because
But-
y'all will see
but
here
on
Brandon
some-
talking
But
about
on some
somebody.
just dragging me type
Yeah,
shit, like
yeah,
me as a
nah.
person or as a man,
Nah.
nigga wouldn't do me like that.
Because I'm gonna drag you
In
to
front of
you,
your face.
motherfucker. Like,
But-
you know what I mean?
But in a certain frame
tone.
though.
In a-
Yeah, like
but
if you talking about some sports or some shit like
Yeah.
that. But as you talking about, man, Byron,
Yeah.
I ain't worried about
yeah,
you.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So in a romantic relationship, if a motherfucker came to you and was like, hey man, I saw your girl out with blah blah blah. Not my friend, not my partner. Because
Man,
I know my friend. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something else. Like, me and one of my best friends, a situation happened, and we stopped talking for like shit, maybe about 4 years, dog.
Really?
Shit hurt me. Yeah. My best friend. We good now, but shit fucked me up. But he was going through some shit, and then it just kind of blindsided me on some shit because the situation that happened, I thought that I was like being a great friend type shit. You feel me? He didn't take it like that. Took it a different way. And we had a conversation, bro, last Thanksgiving. Bro, and it was needed. Conversation, like, now we talking and laughing every day. Like, we back to where we was. But just realizing like how people can take shit. You know what I mean? That different than what you trying to
Yeah,
get.
the
Right.
shit,
You know what I mean?
You trying to make it on some.
And that's why I think, especially if we in a friend space, if it's some type of dissension and some type of separation happening, you got to come talk.
That
now,
communication.
that communication might end up, yo, we out.
And see,
but you got to come
and you
talk
have to
through
talk.
it.
And that was part of the conversation. So I'm on some. We could have talked about that.
Yeah.
He on some. But I was going through some shit. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't talk. He was like, and then when I wanted to see you to talk.
Yeah.
Right. Because this I taught this how to drive type. Like this my. You feel me? Like, and so I know, like, he wasn't just, you know what I mean? But he was going through his own shit and me not realizing, like, bro, just going through some shit. And we had mutual friends or whatever, and they always just kept it solid, bro. Like, on some, man, y'all gonna figure that shit out. It wasn't never no me talk bad about him, me talk bad about me type shit. And then I came into, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Like, I ain't know if we was ever gonna talk again. And I had got to a point to I was just like, you know what, man, we don't.
It is what it is.
You know what I mean? Like, cause I felt like I know I ain't did shit wrong.
Yeah.
You feel me? To me. But even when we talked, he was like, nah, I know you ain't really mean it like that. But shit, you the only person that I had talked to about it. You know what I mean? About something and whatever type shit. And we talked about it and we got past it. He was like, bro, we just ain't had this time to have
To talk. Yeah.
You feel me? And like I said, we good now, man. Love to death. But like, had a wedding and everything. Shit crushed me.
And you wasn't there.
Crushed me. People calling me, asking me,
Where you at?
why you ain't in the wedding? Get what I'm saying? Man, I couldn't goddamn go to mad at me. You know, I had to work type shit.
Yeah.
Like, we making up shit because, you know, like, I don't win, nigga, this our business.
Right. Yeah.
But what happened was, what I was getting to, it was a situation, and it was a who knew both of us, right? And shit, it was on some, man, I know you and bro ain't talking, da-da-da-da-da. Like, yeah, you know, whatever. And he went to talking about nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm on some.
Hold on.
No.
That's still my nigga.
Hell nah. You feel me? Like, bro, we going through something, but you ain't finna got, you feel me? Like, you ain't finna talk about my partner like that type shit. And that was on some. You know,
But y'all
like,
ain't cool though,
and,
right?
Yeah, and I don't know if the nigga had said anything about me, but like you just said, to me, I'm like,
he ain't doing that.
It's your character.
He ain't even like that. He ain't gonna drag me. Now we
That
going through some shit, but that nigga ain't finna bash me. No matter what this nigga trying to, you know what I mean? And like it put in my mind, like even if he was, I'm not. You feel me? Like this ain't what it is.
Stand on your shit.
But yeah, but
That's
that
your
shit,
character right
real friendship type shit. But like I said, man, shout out to my nigga. I ain't gonna get, you know, people that know, you know what I mean? But
hey, look, I think that's a big word that just kind of slipped out. Is like when you learn your partner, your friend's character.
Yeah,
that's what really hold you tight.
Nah, for
in
real.
that relationship, because I understand your character. I understand your character, and to me, I'm like, I'm cool with that. I'm locked in on that. When I realize somebody's character ain't on par, on the same level that I'm on trying to be, even if we was cool, I'm gonna automatically start separating because character is something that's deep rooted in each one of us.
Slip. Like we slip. We human, right? So we might fuck up. We get upset. We say some shit out of line. But at the base of your character, you know what I'm saying? Like that's who you are.
And talk to me like you got a problem, or if I got a problem, nigga, I'm coming. Like I don't like how this happened.
Let me give y'all some shit, man. Full transparency.
Yeah.
All right.
The shit that you and your homeboy went through. Me and my father went through that shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this was one of my best friends. Considered one of my best friends, right? So when we went through the shit, for him not to talk to me about it, pissed me off. Yeah. Right? So I'm doing everything I can to try to talk to this dude. Calling him. I was leaving voicemails. I don't even leave voicemails. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Leaving voicemails. Like, bro, we need to talk. Like, let's just sit down and like, first of all, I don't even know what the fuck happened. Yeah. Let's talk this shit out. Let's try to figure this shit out.
So he just disappeared on you.
Yeah, he just kind of slid on me. Yeah. But I'm literally same way. Still just trying, doing whatever I can. And I was like, all right. Eventually I got to a point where I was like, I've done my part. I'm good. Yeah. Like you said, your homeboy got married and shit. Almost had a kid. Yeah. He was about to miss that.
There. Yeah.
I bought a house. He missed that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I was going through all these different things when that shit wasn't happening, I was like, eventually I just got to a point where I was like, man, fuck it. We run into each other, we do. Nigga, like, people around me was losing they folks.
Yeah.
And I remember I asked myself, I was like, damn, like, would you be hurt if your pops passed?
Yeah.
And I was like, can't say I would. And that was tough for me.
Yeah, that's
because
that's a fear too. And that's a fear I had. I'm like, bro, I can't like
like
lead this
the
shit
next
like
time be at 1 hour funeral.
And then,
Well,
and then you
hell
trying to
nah,
and then you hurt and you like, man, I should have talked to you and I should have did this and I should have did this. And I was like, but for me, it was like I did everything I could.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
so
yeah.
So at that point, I was like, I'm okay with whatever happens.
I do feel like we have to understand, like we go through, like I said at the beginning, we go through this life thing in ourselves. We start and we end by ourselves, and we attach to other people. But everything and everybody has a season, and I think if you done your part, then you just it might be the point to accepting our season is past. Cause to me, like that's wild. I know the backstory in it. I'm like, that's wild to me that it would end like that. But you can't harbor no ill feeling about you because of that situation.
Yeah.
I've done everything I can. Our season just might have passed. And look, we might have another season later on, but I'm not about to die inside of myself because bruh made a decision to step away from me.
Yeah.
I've done my part.
Yeah.
And I feel like as friends, like I think about my wife. She had a friend in college and they were butt buddy. Like every time you saw one of them, you saw the other one. But some stuff happened and my wife tried her thing. The friend wasn't trying to hear it. And my wife was just like, this was a great 4 years of friendship that we had. But I can't kill myself trying to put myself in this.
Yeah.
And you not giving me nothing. I'm going to try to have a conversation with you. At some point, you just step away. And that's when she felt like her character, she either showed her real character or her character changed.
Yeah.
And then my wife decided to move away, which I thought was big. And honestly, part of it was based on me.
Man, that's funny. Some similar shit happened with my girl and one of her friends. That's crazy. Yeah, that's funny. College friends, roommates type
like
shit.
it's funny.
They was roommates, bro.
It's funny because I saw
we
that.
moved to the same city after school.
Yeah.
And I've seen this thing a few times. It's like you're not required to set yourself on fire to warm others up, like to keep other people warm. And I think that's literally what it is. I'm gonna do so much, but I'm not. I pour the gas on me to show you that I'm willing, but I ain't gonna strike this match.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I do everything I can, like with you and the homie, me and my father. I do everything I can, but at some point, I got to set these motherfucking boundaries and say I'm not going past that.
And it's just a conversation. Like you said, whether we had a conversation and it's fuck you for life, at least we are on the same page. Yeah. You feel me? We both know the truth between us.
Bro, but I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Everybody ain't even willing to have a conversation because now we talking about some truth, some different type.
You know your partner. You like, nigga. We built on this type of shit. Like, bro, when you saw me, you saw him. When you saw him, you saw me. You feel me? But like I said, after the conversation, I realized people have kind of their own shit going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he just needed the time to get, you know what I mean, his shit together before we had the conversation.
So that's just like, and I pick my wife because that's who I spend most of my time with. Like, she can say something to me one day and it'd be cool. But I have a terrible day at work. I have a terrible day in the gym or a long ass drive home. And she say the same thing. It can hit way different. You never know what space somebody's in. Absolutely. But if you're able to come back to the table and have that conversation you're talking about, then you got a chance to come in. Hey man, I just had a long day. Everything went wrong today. Every call I got was a fire that I had to put out. Yeah. And I reacted. Yeah. Instead of trying to respond. But if you had that conversation, she could be like, you know what? I understand.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that ties back into knowing a person's character.
Yeah.
Like I know it must be something.
It must
wrong.
be something going on.
It got to be something.
And that's
wrong.
that allows you to give people grace.
Yeah, man.
But what so what happens? All right, just when you know their character, but it turns out that shit was true.
That truth.
That
uncomfortable shit.
Man.
That uncomfortable part. You know what I'm saying?
I know my When do that. Oh, he did do it.
Yeah. Damn. That's the uncomfortable
You
part,
still
man.
need to have that conversation.
Damn. I don't know how that conversation go though.
But then you think, like, honestly,
Uncomfortably.
what mind space was he in to go through that? Because honestly, I've been in an argument with my wife and then went and talked to somebody else and said some fucked up shit about something way out the way of my wife. But it's because I was in a fucked up mind space from where I just came from.
Yeah.
Cause if I can come to you and be like, you know what, bro, I fucked up and I told this dude over here this about you and I know it's wrong, bro. It's still up to you
That's
to
way
accept
different.
me.
Yeah.
But if he can come, if the person that has wrong can come to you in that space and be like that,
That's different.
yeah.
That's the accountability.
Yeah, that's the accountability.
I still fucked up and said some dumb
But
shit.
what about when they hear it from the person before you come and, hey,
we need to talk, bro.
yeah,
We got to talk.
nah, real shit.
That was some friend shit, right?
And I can say shout out to my friends, man.
But
I can say
your
we
partner,
we try
your
to
spouse,
do that.
your spouse, because that was what
Supposed
we
to be-
talked about
supposed to be a
Thursday,
friend, right? Supposed to be a friend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Hey, man,
yeah. Another day,
that's another episode.
another day, another conversation.
That's another episode. Hey,
Ex-
man.
would that be like an acceptance?
That
Like-
if what's the question?
Like, would that be a conversation about acceptance? Like, how do you deal with now finding out the truth?
That shit dead, man.
I think the conversation is reconciliation, whether you want to or not. But knowing the truth,
or could we say grace?
I just gave the same example with the
depends.
ex. Shit.
look, it depends.
When I found out the truth, it was over.
Yeah, but that's girlfriend, boyfriend.
Shit.
Nah, it's different.
That shit over.
It's different when
That shit over.
when you tired.
That shit
Legally.
over.
Yeah, when it's, I feel like
That shit
that's,
over.
that's that different. That's that
We've
heavier
had
title.
ample amount of opportunities. If we
So you
asked
telling me
or
if your
something
wife,
came
if some
forth.
dude came back from the past and your wife and it was friends with your wife and she was like, she never told you they had sex. To this day, right now, 2 kids, 10 years in, and then you find out they had sex. You out?
That shit hard.
Hell
I
no,
could
you
never-
not
I
out.
could never-
Shelby, he not out, bro.
But
Hell no, you not out.
we talking about like if it's somebody I knew that she was cool with, right? And
Somebody that you know that just popped up recently.
I asked her about it.
Yeah, he said, and she said no. Nothing ever happened.
That shit.
And then 2 years from now, you find out they fucked when they was 21.
That shit tough. Because because you had no reason to lie about it, right? This was before me.
But truth
Why,
is
hey,
hard
look,
though.
why you gotta lie about your number?
Truth hard though.
Why you gotta lie about your
Truth
number?
is hard.
Truth hard. Especially
It
when
is.
you telling it.
Yeah, it's hard. But I gave you the opportunity to tell me. I asked you about this.
How many
But
people you had sex with?
She didn't want to hurt your feelings though.
Look, how many people you had sex
That's not a
with?
conversation that we've had.
I'm just saying, it's the same thing.
So look, it's a difference between how many and who.
and who it is.
Definitely.
All right.
Because if she can point out who her, then I'm gonna have to yes, no, yes, no, yes. You know what I mean?
You don't have to.
I think it's wise.
That's the
Yeah, I think it's
yeah.
wise because that's before you. So if we having this conversation about things that's before you, yeah, let's do it.
You said it don't matter before you, right?
I'm not asking. I'm not asking how many,
But who?
but if I ask you him and y'all friends, hell yeah, I need you to tell me. Like, because what was the reason for you not to? This was before me.
Because she didn't want to hurt your feelings.
No, because
She didn't want
wanted
your
to keep,
reaction?
No, she wanted to keep her friendship over her relationship.
Not over.
That's what it is, bro.
She just didn't want to.
You think it's over?
Like I think sometimes
Yes,
it's,
because
I don't want to hurt.
the
my
only reason
friend.
you didn't tell me is because you still want to be friends with him.
I think she picked that friendship with the relationship.
Same thing.
I think sometimes I don't want to hurt my friend.
You,
I don't want to hurt my friend. Hurt
you.
me.
I don't want to hurt my friend.
You're not hurting me by telling me you fucked him. What you're doing is you know what's gonna happen. You fucking him. Y'all can't continue to be friends if y'all fucked before. Not with me. That's just me though.
So honestly, I got a friend that I've had sex with in the past that I still would like to be my friend, and that's a conversation me and my wife have to this day.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for calling in and dropping dimes.
Say, God,
We appreciate you.
damn it, this nigga. Nigga on one today, boy. Hey, nigga on one today, boy. Shit.
nigga's a whole open book.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought we was about to end the show. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, we are. If they made it to the end, they see the good stuff.
Yeah, I guess so. God
But I'm saying
damn.
that's a struggle that I've had because, like I told you, like I've learned to be such a good friend, and I really appreciate true friends. And this person has been a friend through the worst days of my life and the best days of my life. It ain't no fair weather, nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't meet people like this in my life often. Like rare as fuck. But we also have had sex in the past. And I've been a marriage.
But the thing is, if they gonna be friends, I just can't have nobody at the baby showers, at the barbecue. That man, this man fuck my wife. I can't.
Long dick style.
But this me. I might just be a weak ass. I don't know. It's just me.
It's how you
it's
feel.
whatever.
How you feel, yeah, to be respected.
Because if he's the friend, he's gonna be around. Like she got a homeboy named Mike. If she told me her and Mike fuck, bro, Mike done been in my house with his kids. Me and Mike done just been out before hanging. Like, what? No, man. No.
But guess what?
Man.
She tell you find that out, you ain't going nowhere. You not going nowhere, bro.
All right. This has been a great episode of Dropping Dymes. Man, listen.
Hey.
This clearly, he don't know my character.
There's another to be continued. There's another conversation coming from this. Y'all put a pin in this shit.
Hey man, follow, subscribe.
Hey,
man,
we got
this
the
nigga
friendships.
don't know me.
We got the double back with friendships and truth.
This is supposed to be a short one, bro.
It was, man. Listen.
Still rolling.
Yeah. Y'all be out, man, because,
Comment, share, subscribe.
Shit. What the shit?
We love y'all, man. We love y'all. We love y'all. Do y'all understand the type of conversations we giving y'all?
Oh shit!
Fuck with us, man. Listen,
Ooh, man.
Cheetah.
Hey, we love y'all, man.
Oh, for real, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
We appreciate y'all. Yeah,
man.
like,
Fuck with
subscribe, everything we say
Hit the
anyway. Yeah,
bell,
this shit
all that
gotta
shit,
end
man.
right now. All right, cool, bro.
All love, bro.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I